Special Agent Dooley with the CDF here. Navy says they haven't received any supplies in a while. Let's get out there, people.
Yeah, because nobody knows how to fucking play this. Because CAG didn't explain to us how to play the fucking event. Do I need to enter this shit alone? Fuck it. I'm going in. Hello and welcome! So, they have fixed Xenothreat, and here are some of my thoughts on the event.
Hello, my name is Grumpy. Got the grumpy eye. Got the grumpy. Got the grumpy eye. Got the grumpy. Got the grumpy eye. Got the grumpy eye.
Alright, so Xenothreat is working now, and most of the people can get the mission now. I guess it was a server glitch or something, I don't know, I don't really care, probably most of us don't care, and it's actually working now. So I'm gonna leave out all the server crashes that I had, and I had a lot of them, but I'm just gonna talk about the gameplay when it worked. So, the main issue with Xenothreat right now is that people don't know what should they do during the phase 1 or the delivery missions. So most of the times the Javelin was just sitting there and doing nothing, just waiting for the supplies for the snacks to be fucking delivered, while whatever her name is was yelling at us that like we're not delivering a shit. Yeah, we're not, because people don't know. So I got the Caterpillar and I wanted to do it myself, just to see if there's any incentive to do that, and there is really none, because I've done the delivery missions a few times now, 3 or 4 times, and like the most that I got was 3,000 AUAC, so that's not enough for the time that you're gonna spend doing the mission, right? Because I think that like the Xenothreat, like the whole phase 1 and phase 2 events pay 300,000 each. Of course, if you're participating the whole time, which is just not enough, because like you can kill an Idris, get a what's it called, a stolen Idris mission from Miles Eckert, and get 225k for like 15 minutes of work. And the Xenothreat is just like an hour of work or even more, and you get like 300k, which is just not enough. By the way, I'm lost here. You can see me just searching for a way to open the door because there's no markers. I really didn't know that you gotta press the button on the little box here, but yeah, somebody in the chat told me, and thank you, because as you can see, there's not even an interact option in the inner thought system. I mean, why wouldn't you just make a marker or just make it like... I don't know. So, after this, I wanted to get my Caterpillar and like put my shit inside of it. Yeah, of course I died entering the cat. So who's excited for Death of a Spaceman? Anyway, the Idris was there, and so obviously I got the Retaliator, and once the Idris popped out of existence, I went for the Caterpillar again to try and finish the fucking mission, right? So then my Tally got rammed by a fucking NPC, which I'm not really sure if it was like funny or awesome. But then I got back to the Caterpillar, I parked it right next to the cargo bay of the destroyed Starlifter, and I started doing the shit that I had to do. And I have to give some props to CAG for giving us information on the boxes that we're handling, because the blue boxes explode when slightly damaged, the yellow boxes are on a timer, I guess, and the green boxes are quantum sensitive, I think. And I mean, that's cool, I like it, that's nice, but of course it doesn't work. More on that later. At some point, I had people that just joined me and tried to help me out, which was awesome, and thank you guys, because I mean, that was like the 4th time I was doing this. And after like 25 minutes of getting all the crates into my Caterpillar, I drove off, and I couldn't quantum jump because one of those crates are gonna explode, and they've exploded anyway. And this happened to me a good few times, so Yeah. And after all of that bullshit, I've landed my caterpillar on Jericho and sold the 5 crates that I had, or 6, I don't know, that I had still left. And I've earned like less than 1,000 AUC for 40 minutes of playing the game. So yeah, it's not really profitable, nor do you get like much more experience from that. You might as well just go and fight the fleet and that's it, because like there is like zero incentive to do this. But like if you want a new experience, you can try it, and yeah, you now know how to do it. You gotta go to the wreck, you gotta pick up some stuff and put it in your ship and drive it back to Jericho and sell it on the terminal, blah blah blah. Yeah, if you want to do it. If not, just go and fight the Xenothreat and that's it. Now if you want to fight the Xenothreat, I have a few recommendations. First off, please, when the Idris is there, just don't spam missiles, because there's people with torps that can actually kill the Idris, while your missiles are not even gonna fucking hurt it. So just stop the missile spam, because the Idris is gonna pop flares every time, you're making our fucking lives miserable because of the fucking flares. And yeah, if you do have a Retaliator or an Eclipse, try to stay like 1,000 meters away from the Idris and then torp it, or just like fucking dumbfire it from close up, because any other option is just not gonna work. And by the way, if you have a Tally or an Eclipse, do not strafe downwards and fire the torp, because it's, yeah, this happens. So who's excited for Death of a Spaceman? Anyway, my suggestion to you guys is just to torp the Idrises and get something with big shields and preferably a gunner on top of your whatever your ship is, because the Xenothreat has ballistics and it can really hurt you and destroy you in such a short time. So yeah, that's it for well, no, never mind. Since everybody is saying that I'm just a piece of shit and I'm just hating on the game, well, let me give a few suggestions to CAG then. First off, we need more incentive to do the deliveries. Secondly, why is the comm array active in the battlefield? That is just not good, because once you hit a friendly, you're gonna get a crime stat. And like, if you're a pirate and you want to help the Xenothreat, yeah, good luck. Once you get killed, you're gonna go to jail. And why is that? Why? I mean, there's zero incentive for players to help out the Xenothreat. I mean, there's no fucking reason. What if somebody desyncs into you, or let's say if there's no desync and we are living in fucking Narnia again and everything is fine and there's no 30Ks and anything. So if there's none of that, if they get killed, they're gonna go to jail instead of spawning somewhere close. Grimhacks is not close. But they're not even gonna spawn in Grimhacks, they're gonna spawn in Clasher. So why would anyone try and help the Xenothreat? There's no reason, because, I mean, it's just not logical. The next thing, yeah, I mean, you can see now there's a NPC trying to scam me and he just rams into Michael 1. But yeah, the next thing is like, why do we need to rearm on Michael 1? Why not just rearm on Jericho? It's close, it has pads, so why wouldn't you just let us rearm there? And the last thing was, it was the biggest disappointment that I had. Like, the servers were empty. How is that possible? If there's a event running and it's Friday, so everybody's home but nobody's playing Star Citizen, and like, why is that? Well, probably because there's not much money to make here. Because like, the most money that you can make is 300k per event, and that is just not enough. I would say like 800k or a mil per event. That would be fucking awesome. players would actually just wait for the event to happen and just go for it every time. And we would have 50 players just doing that. Because, like, the biggest amount of players that I had yesterday on a server was like 30 people. And like 15 of us were playing the event or doing the event. And the rest of them were just like rock mining or bounty hunting or doing shit like that. So, yeah, there's not much incentive to do this. Because you can earn more money for doing other stuff in a shorter amount of time. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to bring a towel when you're traveling through space, and subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, trust me, I'm not hating on the game. I'm just trying to push the devs to make a better game, I guess. So yeah, thank you and bye.